Good evening and welcome to 549's media coverage of Perham Yellowjacket activities. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's event. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by these fine sponsors: KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game is also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Horace Mann, Jack Rivers Realty, and Lake Stace Hardware. Also proud sponsors of tonight's broadcast include New Horizons Realty, Ottertail Power Company, Nye Family Sales, Hanson Plumbing and Heating, and McCall Construction. Now let's head to the press box for tonight's broadcast here on the 549 Media Network.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's game here at the Hive. We have your Perham Yellowjackets hosting the East Grand Forks Green Wave. I'm Trevor Seaman. I'll be with you here all night tonight. I am with Mr. Lance Rock as well. Lance, tonight, section basketball, a fun game here tonight. A lot at play with this game. Last game of the season for the East Grand Forks Grand Wave. And Perham, a couple wins away from maybe moving up the ladder.
Right, and this is a huge section seeding matchup tonight. And tomorrow night will be as well, and we'll talk about that as we get rolling here, setting the stage for you. Final two games for the Yellowjackets tonight and tomorrow night. This is really where we're sitting right now. When we look at Section 8AA standings, you're going to see this is neck and neck. East Grand Forks and Perham, Trevor, they're literally vying for the same position, if not to bump up ahead of some people. You look at Pelican Rapids now leading. The Yellowjackets have a little edge on them as they won the last game. DGF is coming to the Hive tomorrow night. So talk about two big games back to back. If you can't get excited about high school basketball, there's something wrong right now, because you're looking at your Yellowjackets trying to vie their way up. Here's the importance. The top two seeds get a bye. You know, and if you're in the top 3, 4, 5, 6, you get to host that home court advantage for the opening night. So you're seeing what the Yellowjackets are trying to do right now. They're just a tick behind East Grand Forks, so this is a huge game tonight, Trevor.
This is a big one. As you can see, they're only one loss behind. If they lose tonight, East Grand Forks and almost cement themselves where they're at. Perham will probably be pretty close to cementing themselves where they're at. But Holly's on their heels as well, so a couple losses by the Yellowjackets tonight, tomorrow night, really could fall down the standings. And again, like you were saying, it's nice to have that first round game at home. It's nice to host that playoff game, playoff starting next Thursday. I'll take a quick break. We'll get into some more. We'll take a look at East Grand Forks. We'll take a look at our Perham Yellowjackets. We'll kind of see how things are going as we get going. You're listening to Yellowjacket Basketball on 549 Media at the Hive.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perham athletes with our Battle of the Beast sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perham seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experience value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Energy-efficient technologies have the power to connect us all, so we can save more than ever before. Evolve and make choices that are smart. For you. For them. And for all of us. Because with energy-efficient technologies, we can connect to a better, smarter home.
Welcome back to the Hive. We're getting set for a game tonight, a section matchup between the Perham Yellowjackets and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Girls basketball tonight on 549 Media. Trevor Seaman with Lance Rock. Taking a look as we head north. East Grand Forks made the long trip down here for tonight's game. East Grand Forks coming in tonight 16-9, 9-3 in the section. QRF is at 41. You look at Perham, they're 14-10, 8-6. QRF is at 42. These two teams, you can't really split them by much. They're a hair apart right now in the standings. East Grand Forks, though, they're a pretty good ball club coming down here, and they're looking to win a little bit. As we look at this team, Lance, what can you say about them?
Yeah, I think there's a couple things. You're going to see some intense full-court defense. I could be wrong. You try to watch things and guess. They're going to come after the Yellow Jackets. What they want to do is trap you, turn you over, limit your possessions, and steal some quick possessions for themselves. I tried to put a wrap on like you did and tried to unpack what I saw. They're very similar in everything. 63 points to 61 points scored per game. 63 by the Green Wave, 61 by the Jackets. 52 allowed by the Green Wave, 56 by the Yellow Jackets. Then you dive deeper in, and it's so weird. The Green Wave lost by 19 to the Pelican Rapids. The Yellow Jackets won their last one against Pelican Rapids. And you can go down the list. The one that's the oddity to me, and I couldn't figure out why, the Yellow Jackets just beat Thief River Falls 64-48, Trevor, about a week ago, February 10th. East Grand Forks took on those same Prowlers, beat them 97-30. So, again, I don't even think the coaches really know what to expect here. I think we know it's going to be a good battle. From that point on, it's going to be, I think, who executes the best tonight.
Absolutely. The Green Wave coming in, they're 12-3 in their past 15. They kind of started a little slow. They were 4-6, but they've started to find their footing. They're starting to get on a roll here as we get closer and closer to sections against sections next week. This Green Wave club, again, had a little bit of a rivalry against Thief River Falls. That might have been what happened there. But again, these two teams are razor thin apart. The Perham Yellowjackets coming into tonight's game, the past four, they've had a little bit of a scuffle. They're 2-2 in their past four. You know what's going on with the Yellowjackets? Right now is the time that you want to be peaking a little bit, and they've played some pretty good teams here the past couple of weeks.
They have, and they play good basketball. There's lots of great things happening for the Yellow Jackets. One of those happened at Thief River Falls, and we'd be remiss if we didn't bring it up. Cora Grismer scored her 1,000th. Back-to-back weeks for the Yellow Jackets with 1,000-point scores. Kaya Anderson the week before, now Cora Grismer getting her 1,000th. That's special. And we were lucky enough, 549 Media, as we were lucky enough to call 2,000-point scorers in one game. When Kaya Anderson scored her 1,000th, Livy Lorber, also from Staples Motley, scored her 1,000th. I probably will never do that in my entire life again, Trevor, is to get 2,000-point scores in a game. hats off to Cora Grismer. She came here as a sophomore, but started almost all the way, did start all the way through. Been on some excellent teams for the Yellowjackets, and again, that's that senior leadership, and congratulations to Cora and the whole Grismer family. As everybody knows nowadays, it's a whole family event. You're going to off-season basketball and you're traveling together, so it's a commitment, and so I hope they really had a chance. I know they probably didn't celebrate too much because they've got bigger aspirations in store for this team, but I hope they took time to just celebrate what a special occasion that is to score 1,000.
Absolutely, 1,000 points, nothing to shake your head at, especially this is a team, this is a squad that knows what success is. They've been down to the state tournament. They're looking to get back there again this year. Over their last 4, again, 2-2. 2 of those losses, though, by the Yellowjackets. Duluth Marshall came to town on a snowy Saturday. That's a very talented club. Barnesville, they lost 46-45. Barnesville's another team in the section that Perham's trying to claw their way back up and get past in the section tournament. So they lost that game by 1 point. They had their chances against Duluth Marshall. This is a squad that may be 2-2, but they've played a good run here, some very good competition, and they're trying to peak now at the right time.
Right, and I think it's taken a while this year, because when you take a Willow Thiel out of the equation, it has to go through the post. Now they were recreating what they were good at, and I think they are hitting that stride as we go. And you talk about those teams that the losses came to, all kind of had that premier player. Chloe Johnson, outstanding freshman. It was so fun to listen to you and Ryan Rusted call that game, and just I enjoyed watching and just being able to be a spectator for that one. And again, when you go to Barnesville, Abby John is a Division II signee as well. So again, that star power, it's not like they are dropping games to teams that they shouldn't. They've lost some quality games to really good opponents. That being said, if you want to get out of this thing, you got to beat everybody. So now's the time that I think you take that next step to say, we're just not going to get beat anymore.
Absolutely. We're talking about the last 4, but they are 10-3 in their past 13. They're doing pretty good. They're 14-10 on the season. We'll get more into the Yellowjackets here as we get going. Just a few minutes left of pregame before we get to our opening tip here from the Hive. You're listening to Perham Girls Basketball tonight on 549 Media. Opening tip in about 6 minutes.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
When you're running a business, you don't have time for doubt. You need a banking partner you can trust. One who is as invested in the success of your business as you are, and has all the products and services you need under one roof. At Bremer Bank, we're here to listen and learn, because you know your business best, and we'll back you up with insightful advice and personalized solutions that help you achieve your goals. Work with Bremer Bank, because understanding is everything.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Hilltop Lumber on Main Street Otter Tail is your #1 stop to find building supplies for residential and commercial projects. From the initial idea to final completion of your project, at Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. Check out Hilltop Lumber's Marvin Showcase Center and huge supply of carpeting and floor coverings, as well as hardware and lawn care for your everyday needs. See you at Hilltop Lumber Otter Tail.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back to the Hive, just a few minutes away from the opening tip here between your Perham Yellowjackets and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Tonight's section basketball, Perham 14-10. East Grand Forks 16-9. Section standings on the line tonight. Should be an excellent ball game here from the Hive. Thank you for joining us tonight on 549 Media. Lance, as we get into this game, as we get closer and closer, we'll get to our starting lineups here in just a few minutes. Taking a look at this East Grand Forks squad. They like to run, they like to play fast, they play a physical brand of basketball. What are the keys of the game tonight for the Yellowjackets if they're going to come out on this one and hopefully jump the Green Wave?
Yeah, and I'll just start out with a player you need to watch. Tatum Vadova. You probably have heard that name if you follow basketball. Green Wave. Her brother went to Concordia to play a few years back. Outstanding guard. Would have been in like the Elijah Morris era. They went together to Concordia. So if you're a Yellow Jacket, you've seen him play. She's an outstanding player. 1,000-point scorer in her own rank. So we have 3,000-point scorers on the floor tonight. She does everything for them and is really good. But for the Yellow Jackets, I think you have to limit the Green Wave possessions. No second chance. Limit your turnovers. Don't fall under pressure. Stay true to yourself. Get in the offense. And I think the big thing for the Yellow Jackets, when I see them at their best, Trevor, is when they get shots with inside their offense. It's not that quick shot at 30 seconds on the score clock. Left in the shot clock. They run their offense. Stay away from early shot clock. Make the Green Wave play defense in the half court as well. And then get to the free throw line. That means you're getting to the basket. When sometimes you can live by the three, you also die by the three. And that's a tough one to live by once in a while is when your shots aren't falling. So the Yellow Jackets, I think if they can get to the basket, start going north-south, draw some fouls, get them in foul trouble, get to the line are some keys that I see in tonight's action.
It is hard, too. The Yellow Jackets, they are a great shooting squad, and that'll open up that jump shot for this team if they can get to the basket, if they can get downhill, get out in transition. Should be a fantastic game for tonight. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a few minutes with their opening tip, our starting lineups here from the Hive on 549 Media.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
At the Perham Area Community Center, we have something for everyone. Let us help you reach your fitness goals, connect with others, or just have a little fun. We offer a state-of-the-art weight room, weight resistance and cardio machines, and inspiring spin studio. If walking is your preference, our walking track is just the thing for you. We have over 20 fitness classes offered weekly. Yoga, Zabit, Strength, and Senior Fit, those are just a few. Our aquatic center is equipped with a 6-lane lap pool, kiddie pool, and water slide. Adults can relax in the sauna and hot tub. We also offer water fitness classes and open swim for the family. Find your fit at the Pack. We'd love to have you here.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Welcome back to the Hive, getting set for our opening tip. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for tonight. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard. The 16-9 East Grand Forks Green Wave. Starting for the Green Wave tonight, we'll have senior number 3 Emma Marcotte. Number 10, another senior, McKaylee Fitzpatrick. Another senior, Taylor Berg, number 14. Cameron Adams, number 15. She's also a senior. And the lone junior in the starting lineup is Tatum Badava, number 23. Again, she is one of their star players for this squad. She is a do-everything player for the Green Wave, so keep an eye on her, number 23, Tatum Badava, this afternoon. Let's take a look at our Perham Yellowjackets for tonight, our starting lineup. Recently crowned 1,000-point scorer, number 2, Cora Grismer, a senior. Starting at number 5, Kaya Anderson, another 1,000-point scorer. She is a junior. Greta Razor, a 5'10 senior. She'll be in the starting lineup tonight as well. Number 15, Reagan Hemberger. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Perham Yellowjackets, number 30, Addie Drager. That'll be your starting lineup tonight for the Perham Yellowjackets and for the the East Grand Forks Green Wave.
And we'll take a look into the huddle right here as Ryan Rusted on camera.
Getting ready for our opening tip here. There was your starting lineup. Should be a real great game tonight. Green Wave 16-9, Yellowjackets 14-10. Green Wave will be in the white jerseys with the green trim and the green lettering. Jackets coming out, they'll be in the gray jerseys with the yellow lettering and the black trim. Green Wave going right to left as you see your TV screen. The Yellowjackets will be going left to right.
And again, we talked about keys to the game. If you're just joining us, I think you're going to see some run and jump or trapping style defense by the Green Wave. They got some length and they certainly have some athletes. See how the Yellowjackets break it, I think might be the whole key to the game.
Opening tip goes to the Green Wave into the near side corner. Jumper up, no good. Rebound is going to be corralled by the Yellowjackets. Drager picks it. She hands it off to Grismer. Grismer will bring it up. Another corner three. This side. This time it's good. Yellowjackets take a quick 3-0 lead.
Yeah, Kaya Anderson with that 3 showing you why a 1,000-point score. You also saw Vadova on the end for the Green Wave. You see what she's going to do, and she's got great size and length. And again, Addie Drager pulls that and card to guard her, and she comes up with the first steal.
Turnover, Jackets basketball. They'll work it into the near side. Now they'll work it onto the top of the key. Jackets setting up their offense. A three-pointer on the way. That one's short. Rebound underneath. Battle for. And we're going to have a foul.
Yeah, that's a tough foul on Greta Razor. I think she had initial position as far as I'm concerned. I think when the ball went on a weird angle back inbounds, she got caught underneath and then just didn't give up any leverage and got the foul called.
First foul on the Yellow Jackets. Green Wave bring it back. They'll set up their offense. Ball's loose. They're going to battle for it down low, and a traveling, so a turnover. Be Jacket basketball coming back the other way.
Interesting call on the travel there when she kind of lost possession, but maybe she had regained it enough when she rolled on the floor to do that. Here's that pressure defense, which makes and turnovers set this up for the Green Wave.
Jackets play catch in the backcourt. They have to get it across the timeline. They do. Into the far corner. Drager has it. She'll swing it on top to Grismer. Back into the far corner. A drive into the paint. Kick out. Long two-pointers, no good. Rebound controlled by the Green Wave. Here come the Green Wave quickly back across. Into the far corner. No time at all. Three-pointer up and good.
And again, that last possession, Trevor, you just saw how long. The Yellow Jackets had 1 second to spare to get that over the timeline. They kind of want you to throw backwards. Yellow Jackets have to keep going north-south or they're going to find themselves getting into trouble.
And it was a long two-pointer on that one, so the score is 3-2 Yellow Jackets. Kicked out of bounds, last touch by the Green Wave. Jacket basketball, 15:58 left in the first half. Jackets on top, 3-2. They'll get it down. Nice move to split the defense, but can't finish the jumpers, Greta Razor.
Seemed like she just lost her bearing a little bit there. Couldn't get it up off the glass. You see how this East Grand Forks team's attacks, Trevor. Yellow Jackets are going to be on point all night long on the defensive end.
They're not wasting any time bringing it across into the front court to play basketball. Jackets will have to work quick. Pass down low, stolen. Kai Anderson will take it. She'll whip it up ahead. Jackets will set up their offense. They'll get it down low into the paint. Nice move down low. Off the backboard, it's no good. Jumper's no good by Kaya Anderson. Still 3-2. Three-pointer on the way. That one's short. Rebound, though, goes to the Green Wave. Second chance opportunity's no good. Third chance opportunity loose. Picked up by the Green Wave. Kick back out near side. Quick drive into the paint. Ball's loose for a second. And now they'll settle things down and set up the offense. Marcotte with it. Hands it off to Adams. Adams works it in the near side. Vadova jumper no good. That ball's going to work its way out of bounds. And it'll be Perham ball. Kind of a sloppy couple of minutes here. Both sides kind of feeling each other out. But a lot of loose balls. A lot of balls rolling around on the court. People diving all over for it. We'll see if things start to settle down here as we get going. More into this first half.
And I think that's the style that the Green Wave wants you to play. They want to get this ragtag. The good thing is Vadova's shot isn't falling right now. Nice job by the Yellow Jackets breaking the press.
Off the glass, it's no good, but I think heading to the free throw line will be Greta Razor for a couple of shots.
That's what we talked about in the pregame show, Trevor, is that they need to go inside. They need to get contact, get to the free throw line, not settle, but attack. And the Yellow Jackets have done that very well. Free throw a little bit short, the first one.
Foul was on Hayden Berg, her first. Second free throw is no good as well.
Hit every part of the rim but the inside, and a tough break there for Razor. And like you said, 3-2 is not what I expected at this point, but I'm a law of averages guy. Shots are going to start falling for both teams.
Baseline drive, just as you said it, Lance. Jumper is going to be good, and I think we're going to have a foul and a free throw on the way. Foul is going to go on Kaya Anderson, her first. Shooting free throw, off free throw, will be Ellie Marcotte. Free throw no good. Rebound controlled by the Jackets. Jackets break the press quickly up ahead. Had an opportunity to get it down low, just couldn't quite control it. Kick out, three-pointer, good. Straight on. Knocking it down is Kaya Anderson.
Bad idea for the Green Wave to leave her open. If there's anybody who's been hot shooting throughout the whole season, it's been her.
Jumper's no good off the glass and in trouble underneath. Drager had it. She was fouled.
Cameron Adams on that drive. And again, some real talented ladies here for the Green Wave. You mentioned Marcotte, Ellie Marcotte. She's going to go to Mayville to play volleyball, so you know the leaping ability she has. Here's that danger of turning the ball over.
Jackets in trouble. There they go. They just barely get it across half court. Grismer thought about driving. Turned around, kicked back out on top. Anderson again, and another three-pointer. That's 3 now for Anderson. She has all 9 points for the Yellow Jackets.
Again, nice screen by Cora Grismer. Here we have a 3-point again by Vodova off. Anderson coming back the other way. Great screen by Grismer down there, Trevor. She down-picked, didn't let it top. The Green Wave have to hedge that better. They can't get caught underneath because Anderson can just flat out light it up.
And this Yellow Jacket squad, if the jumper's falling, they can make some shots. And Anderson, she has 3 3-pointers. It's 9-4, 13-10 left in the first half. And we have a turnover on the Yellow Jackets.
Number 21 in for the Green Wave. Lainey Ham's a 9th grader, and she's also been filling up the scoring column. So you can see that length could cause a little problems for the Yellow Jackets underneath.
Green Wave with it. Cut off on the drive is Adams. Adams, nice pass down low, splits the double team. Jumper no good. And it's going to be picked up by the Yellow Jackets. They'll work it back out. Anderson has it. Check that. Grismer has it. Grismer will bring it across into the front court. Grismer has a lane under drive. Floater in the lane is good by Grismer. Her first bucket of the evening. 11-4 is your score.
About as good a start as you can expect for the Yellow Jackets right now. I don't know that it goes much further without a timeout.
Jumper's no good. Put back no good. Second opportunity. Third opportunity. Green Wave trying to get it. They do. They'll kick it back out. They'll reset the offense into the far corner. Hams with it. Hams passed it off, and the jumper is good by Adams.
Yeah, that was needed by the Green Wave as Hams missed a couple point blanks. Boy, they cause a lot of trouble on this defense.
There's arms everywhere. There's bodies everywhere, and that time the jump ball is going to be called, and it'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Checking in for Perham, number 33, Sophie Nelson off the bench.
Brings a little more ball handling maybe in for the Yellow Jackets. Those of you know Sophie, tough as nails, even though she comes in with her 5'4" stature. She's not afraid to take that basketball and go through that zone defense.
Well, and it seems like the Yellow Jackets, when they're trying to break that press, they're trying to play too much catch. They need to get that ball, and they need to just work it up and get it across half court and set up their offense. Into the far corner, they'll kick it out on top. Jumper up, good. Anderson, another one. That's now her 4th three-pointer. 14 now for the Jackets as they double up right now. The Green Wave 14-7. Vodova with it on top. She'll shuffle it to her left. Thought about taking a shot. She'll shuffle again. Now she'll hand it off. Jumper up, no good. Missed everything. Rebound's going to go to Nelson. Nelson will pass it up ahead to Drager. Drager hands it back off to Nelson. They'll work it in the far corner. Grismer, three-pointer, no good. Chased down by Vodova. Vodova will skip it up ahead to the freshman. Rusted brings it across into the far corner. Jumper up, no good. Rebound goes to the Jackets.
I like the lead for the Jackets, Trevor. I think of how many shots have went in and out for the Green Wave. They got to be careful. Yellow Jackets keep scoring.
Grismer saw a lane. She took it. Couldn't finish on the layup. Quickly up ahead of the Green Wave. Vodova with it at the top of the key. She'll shuffle to her left. Now she'll back up and reassess. Picks up her dribble. Hands it off to Marcotte. Marcotte will get to the free throw line. Cut off there by the Yellow Jackets, and we're going to have a foul on the play. I think that's going to be Drager. Got her hands caught in the cookie jar.
Yeah, she tried to hedge that screen really hard, and as she did, she swiped at the ball, and that's what got her in trouble. Initial defense really good. It's just that innate sense of I got to go for the basketball.
Yellow Jackets playing some pretty good defense here to start things off. We'll see if they can keep it up. Green Wave want to take a lot of three-pointers. They've done that so far. Those shots haven't fallen, but the Jackets have done a good job keeping hands and faces, making those shots hard. Vadova works it down low. She'll go off the glass. That's a good bucket. That's her first of the game, 14-9.
Yeah, and I think that might be the adjustment that the Green Wave are going to make. Get her down into the post. The three-pointers haven't been working for her right now. That would be a great adjustment for them. Again, Yellow Jackets doing a really good job breaking that press.
Pass is going to be skipped through the legs of Drager. That'll be a turnover on the Jackets. 14-9, 9:53 left. One thing we haven't seen from the Green Wave is trying to get it down low, working it in the paint. And that is something that I'm going to be interested to see if Vadova tries to keep working it down low, and that'll open up some of those three-pointers because the Jackets have been kind of living on that three-point line, daring the Green Wave to make some shots.
Well, especially if the Yellow Jackets switch on screens. Here she takes a two-pointer, misses. If they switch on screens and she gets a mismatch, her first look should be to go to the block and then try to make some damage down there. Yellow Jackets doing a good job. No made shots, can't set up that press.
Kick out and now a drive. Nelson has it. She's cut off, so she'll work it back on top to Drager. Drager thought about it for a second. Hemberger will take it. Her shot's too strong, but a long rebound corralled by the Jackets. In the paint jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Vadova. Kaya Anderson had the nice idea there, just couldn't quite finish after taking up that long rebound.
Too close. She's got to be at the three-point line, Trevor. And I like that out of Kaya Anderson. That's added to her repertoire here, and now she gets another steal for the Jackets.
Active hands by Anderson, and they'll quickly work it up ahead. In transition, layup is going to be good. Sophie Nelson off the glass.
Great teamwork there, busting up through the seams. Again, as the Yellow Jackets playing good team ball right now.
Nice move, spin move at the top of the key. A nice drive, layup by Emma Marcotte. That's her first bucket of the afternoon. 16-11 is your score.
And I believe they're twins. Emma and Ellie Marcotte are twins on here, so that brings a dynamic to the floor for the Green Wave. But impressed with the Yellow Jackets so far, Trevor.
Hemberger, a three-pointer, no good off the back iron. Picked up by the Green Wave. Here comes Vadova leading it across. They'll set up the offense. Green Wave wastes no time getting it across. You cannot fall asleep for a second. They are quickly moving it down low. Vadova down low. Nice move blocked, though, down low by Drager. Ball's batted around. It's going to be picked up by Anderson. Anderson will work it up to Hemberger. Hemberger will drive. She'll kick it out into the far corner. Nelson a drive. Kick back out to Anderson. Anderson a nice drive, and we're going to have some contact. We'll see where they go with it. And I think the foul is going to be on the Green Wave. That's going to go on Skylar Rusted, her first. Anderson saw a mismatch, and she decided to put her head down and drive and got a foul out of it.
And it's interesting to watch from up here. You would have an argument if you were the Green Wave. Vadova had serious body contact down here trying to go up for the layup. No call. Kind of a cheap hands checky type call on this end. So you got to give them credit. Nobody's back down. Nobody said a word. They're just playing on. So great job by all of these ladies tonight.
Nice move, pass down low. We had a foul, though, prior to the drive. They're going to call it's going to be a hand check on, I think it's going to be on the Green Wave.
I think Adams, and that's her second, if it is, and fourth team foul. And again, Yellow Jackets doing what we said earlier. You can't just settle for the three. I think Anderson loosening up this defense a little bit. Now they're cutting to the basket and getting easier baskets right now.
And it'll be interesting to see here if they can keep making their jumpers, how much that'll loosen it up. Nice pass down low, short off the backboard. Rebound will go to the Green Wave. A beautiful pass, a beautiful play. Razor just couldn't quite finish it.
And again, to me, Trevor, it seems like the Yellow Jackets are severely outplaying the Grand Forks, but I look on the scoreboard, 16-11. They're only down by 5, and now draw the contact on the air ball shot, rebound, now going to the free throw line.
The shot looked like a pass, and that's how the Jackets couldn't quite get in position down low. So a foul is going to be called on Sophie Nelson, her first. First free throw up good by the Green Wave.
Looks like Ellie Marcotte at the free throw line. The long braid kind of sways back and forth, and we couldn't see her number, but I caught 22 in there, and she hits both.
Knocks them both down. Green Wave 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 16-13 is your score. 7:04 left in the first half. Jackets play catch in the backcourt. They break the press. It's Nelson a drive, had room, kicks it back out. Grisman works left and right. Now they'll work it back into the far corner. On top, three-pointer up. That one's good. Greta Razor knocking it down. Razor with 5 now.
Yeah, again, nice shot by her. Again, in schedule with what the Yellow Jackets want to do. They're going to have to shut off this baseline. Again, if you're East Grand Forks, I think you got to attack further, try to draw contact. That's what the Yellow Jackets are doing to you right now.
Hemberger nearly loaded it up and launched it. Now she will launch it. It'll go off the backboard. Long rebound. Looked like the Jackets had an opportunity at that one, but Green Wave pick it up. Here come East Grand Forks. Marcotte with it. She'll shuffle to the right. Long three-pointer up. No good. Rebound battered around. Picked up again by East Grand Forks.
There's been one Achilles heel for the Yellow Jackets so far. Trevor, it's been on the glass. Multiple shots, and we talked about don't let this team hang around because you know at some point you're going to turn the ball over against that press.
Long three-pointer, no good. Battered around again, and another rebound. Picked up by East Grand Forks. Green Wave will set it up. Adams with a drive. Cut off. Now she'll retreat. Handoff will go to Marcotte. Marcotte will kick it back over to Adams. Adams, a three-pointer, no good. That one's going to go out of bounds, and last touch by the Jackets. East Grand Forks now a couple opportunities in a row. They've had it on this side for a couple minutes now, and got to get work. Their Jackets are doing great on defense, getting the missed shots. Got to get the rebounds now.
They are. It's a combination of East Grand Forks just not shooting well and the defense of the Yellow Jackets. You could see they're
active hands and a turnover. Nelson comes away with it.
I was ready to call the foul there, Trevor, but guess not. Play on.
Looked clean from up here. They'll drive. Nice move, and it picked off that time by East Grand Forks. Turnover Jackets. Back the other way. Here comes the Green Wave setting up their offense. Marcotte will hand it off to Vadova. Vadova didn't know where to go with it for a second. Now she'll pass it into the far corner. Kick to the near side. Now they'll work it back out on top. Adams a long jumper. That one's going to be good. Cameron Adams, her second three-pointer, 19-16. Jackets on top by 3.
And I'm really surprised on the switch. Sophie Nelson had Vadova. Vadova didn't dive to the basket. I thought for sure that's where she would go with that height advantage. We'll see if that's an adjustment at halftime maybe.
Jackets work it around into the near side. Now they'll go down low. Splitting it. Nice jumper, but it's blocked down low. Nice move by Razor. Here come the Green Wave. Back to the other side. Nearly a travel. And are we going to get it? There it is. Thought it was a little shuffle. They kind of let it play for a second.
Well, I think the lead official was still going down the floor, and it was the trail official who had to make sure that the lead official didn't see it. Yellow Jackets do a good job of breaking. Can't believe there hasn't been a timeout here, Trevor. Both teams a little herky-jerky right now just to settle them now, but they're letting them play, and I like that.
And now we're going to have another foul on the baseline drive. Anderson was fouled on the drive. She was fouled by McKaylee Fitzpatrick. That'll be her second. So we're looking at some foul trouble here. Cameron Adams has 2 fouls for the Green Wave. And now Fitzpatrick has 2 fouls. So jumper, no good.
Not a ton of fouls, but the fouls are mounting up on just certain players.
Three-pointer near corner, good. Taylor Berg. 19-19 is your score. Jackets, the offense has really slowed down here these past few minutes. The jumpers haven't been there, and they've had a couple opportunities at some layups, and they haven't been able to convert when they get inside the paint. They'll work it in the near side. Hemberger on top. She'll work it around. Long three-pointer up. Good. Of course it is. Kaya Anderson, her 5th 3 now here in the first half, 22-19. Jackets back on top. Jackets have led the entire game. Green Wave nearly throw it away. Picked up by Marcotte. She'll hand it off to Vadova. Vadova thought about the drive, cut off nicely. 3-pointer on the way. That one's no good. Picked up by Anderson. She'll think about running. She brings it across quickly. They leave her alone. 3-pointer up and good. Kaya Anderson on a 6-0 run. Jackets lead by 6. 25-19. 2:51 left in the first half. Jackets have led by 7. That's their largest lead. Berg has it, cut off, near side. Cut off again. Green Wave with it back out on top. 3-pointer on the way. That one's going to be good. Back iron and down, Carly Walsh. 3-pointer, 25-22.
It's like a heavyweight boxing match going back and forth here, Trevor, and you just can't leave Anderson open. Here they do the double teamer. She does the perfect job, splits that double team, draws the foul. Not in the bonus yet, but the next one will put the Yellow Jackets in that coveted bonus, but there's only 2:15 left in the half, but still it's nice to get some freebies at the free throw line.
Kelsey spied with her first foul of the game. It's been a pretty clean first half in terms of fouls. No timeouts. We've gone the full 16 minutes without a timeout. These two teams have been going back and forth. A drive, Hemberger a 3-pointer. That one's going to miss everything, and it's going to be scooped up by the Green Wave. Here they come, quickly back across, wasting no time at all into the paint. Cut off there nicely by Anderson. Flip shot, no good. Rebound, though, is going to be picked up by Adams. Now a long 3-pointer by Vadova off the back iron, no good. Kicked around, picked up again by the Green Wave. Berg has it. Berg works a nice move down low, and she flips it in. Berg with 5. 25-24. Green Wave down 1. 90 seconds left in the first half.
The reason the Green Wave still in the game, Trevor, is their ability to offensive rebound. So the Yellow Jackets are going to have to solve that in the half. Now we turn it over. And again, a game it doesn't feel like the Green Wave's in. They're down by 1 with 1:28 remaining.
And I think we're going to have our first timeout on the court. It's going to be a 30-second break. We'll take a break as well. 25-24, Jackets on top over the Green Wave here on 549 Media.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plan. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
Again, welcome back into the Hive. We celebrated Cora Grismer earlier tonight, Trevor. Nice job at Thief River Falls. Picked up her 1,000th point. And again, our second one in a couple weeks, as Kaya Anderson did as well. So what a tandem those two make, and congratulations to the Grismer family.
Green Wave with the ball. 80 seconds left here in the first half. 25-24, Jackets on top. They'll work it around, top of the key. Berg has it. She'll shuffle left. Now they'll go down low. Vadova has it. Host of arms around her. She got a shot up. It was blocked. Second shot off the rebound. Blocked, but a foul on the play, and it looks like they're going to call it on. It's going to be Drager. That'll be her second. Vadova will go to the free throw line, shooting 2.
And again, that's big fouls on Drager. She's doing a good job. Vadova just looks a little off tonight on all of her shots. But it took to 1:28 and a timeout to do what we talked about, Trevor. Get her to the high post or the post, and let her go to work and draw some fouls.
Second free throw good. Vadova 1 of 2 on that trip. Jackets got to break the press now. Don't want to give East Grand Forks any momentum heading into halftime. They break it easily. Drager with it in the far corner. Works it out on top to Hemberger. Hemberger will work it near side. Anderson thought about it. Anderson has it. She'll go to the near block, into the paint, kick out. Razor thought about it. Now Anderson has it back. Grismer with it. They'll work it around top of the key. back out on top. Anderson loaded it up and made it. I think they're going to call a foul on the screen, illegal screen, and that is going to go on Razor. That'll be her second as well. Tough luck there for the Jackets. Anderson just about made her 7th three-pointer.
And I'd like to go back and see that one. My initial glance was Razor was moving on that screen. Pretty easy call when you slide. And it's a tough one because it's also her second foul. About 3-second differential here on the score clock and the shot clock. So let's see what the Green Wave do.
Green Wave have been down the entire game. They haven't led, and now they do. Vadova on the drive. She'll lay it in. 27-25. Jackets down 2. 10 seconds left in the half. They'll break the press. They'll drive. Here's a layup off the glass, and it's going to fall in. Beautiful layup that time by Drager. Her first points of the half, and that'll take us into the halftime. Long three-pointers, no good. 27-27 is your halftime score. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back in a few minutes here on 549 Media. We'll run through some halftime stats for you. Jackets all tied up against East Grand Forks, 27-27.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
I'm Ryan Rusted with United Community Bank. United Community Bank has served the Lakes area since 1911. We're proud that you, your grandparents, your kids, and your grandkids have chosen UCB. We know the power of a smile and a handshake. Perham, Dent, Frazee, those are our communities. And United Community Bank is our bank.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hive. 27-27 is your score. Halftime here at 549 Media. Let's take a look at some of our leading scorers for tonight so far in that first half. We'll start with the visitors, the Green Wave. They have 27 points. They were led by Cameron Adams. She had 6. Taylor Berg had 5, and Tatum Vadova had 5 as well. Ellie Marcotte had 4 points. Emma Marcotte had 2 points, and Haydenberg had 2 points as well. That's how they got to 27. Taking a look at the Yellowjackets, the reason they got to 27 is Kaya Anderson. She made 6 3-pointers in that first half. She actually made 7 3-pointers. 6 counted, though. She's up to 18 in the game. After that, Greta Razor has 1 3-pointer. Addie Drager, Sophie Nelson, and Cora Grismar all have 2 points. Jackets, some jumpers started to fall. by the mid and end of the first half, the offense started to kind of dry up. But I'm imagining in that second half, Cora Grismer recently had 1,000 points, just past 1,000-point total for her career. Something tells me that she's going to get going here sooner or later.
Well, and I think one way or the other it's going to happen. And what I see, Trevor, right now is the East Grand Forks can't set up that press that like they want to and speed up the game because they're not making shots. And it's been a tough goal for them. And we've talked about this 1,000 times on air. I'm a law of averages guy. When things aren't falling, you keep shooting because they're going to fall. Yellow Jackets have to find a way to rebound the basketball in this second half. You can't give them 4, 5, 6 shots. Teams are going to shoot 1 for 6. They're not going to shoot 1 for 1 every possession. Again, I think it's a little bit standing and watching the ball. They got to go box out. They've got to get back to the good old school stuff. Go find your player and box out. That being said, one of these teams is going to make a run. You just have that feeling, don't you, Trevor, that at some point one of these two is going to get a 10-point lead just on what they do.
Well, we were talking about that during the break. Seems like both these teams have had opportunities. Perham has had a number of chances down low. They can't quite make a couple of those layups. A couple of those layups start to fall, and a couple of those three-pointers by Anderson. Next thing you know, Perham could be up 10. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with some more halftime analysis. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of the second half. Score here at the Hive, 27-27. We'll be back.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
When you're running a business, you don't have time for doubt. You need a banking partner you can trust. One who is as invested in the success of your business as you are, and has all the products and services you need under one roof. At Bremer Bank, we're here to listen and learn because you know your business best, and we'll back you up with insightful advice and personalized solutions that help you achieve your goals. Work with Bremer Bank because understanding is everything.
Energy-efficient technologies have the power to connect us all, so we can save more than ever before. Evolve. And make choices that are smart. For you. For them. And for all of us. Because with energy-efficient technologies, we can connect to a better, smarter home.
Welcome back. Just a few minutes away from the start of the second half. 27-27 is your score here from the Hive. Both teams will start making their way out. Story of that first half for the Yellow Jackets, Kaya Anderson. 6 3-pointers counted, 18 in the game for her. She's the reason they have 27. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets can keep working it down low. They've been able to get some nice jump shots, some layup opportunities down low. They haven't been able to convert them yet, but they've been getting it down low. They've been getting in the paint. Opportunities are there, and those 3-pointers for the Yellow Jackets, I would imagine, are going to start falling. They are a great jump shooting team, and when those jumpers fall, this team can really play.
Yeah, Kaya Anderson's just been lights out, so it'd be probably a good time to do a little shout-out to Pelican Rapids and Grandpa and Grandma Rudy, who I'm sure are hollering at their granddaughter on the TV and as proud as could be. And she's been the difference. I mean, you can wrap it a whole different ways. You're still opening the same gift, and that gift has been her ability of her teammates to set screens for her and her ability to just knock down those threes. That's the difference in the game right now. Let's see what adjustments are made by the Green Wave. You know that's what halftime's all about. Both teams are figuring out what they can give and what they can take away.
Absolutely. We'll be back with the start of the second half. Your score 27-27 from the Hive on 549 Media.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at PerhamRealEstate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Hilltop Lumber on Main Street Otter Tail is your #1 stop to find building supplies for residential and commercial projects. From the initial idea to final completion of your project, at Hilltop Lumber, we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams. Check out Hilltop Lumber's Marvin Showcase Center and huge supply of carpeting and floor coverings, as well as hardware and lawn care for your everyday needs. See you at Hilltop Lumber Ottertail.
Welcome back to the Hive, getting set for the start of the second half, 27-27. Jackets led just about the entire first half. East Grand Forks had just one lead. It was late. Vadova made a running layup, and that took it to 27-25. Jackets quickly made it back down the other way to tie it up at 27. Tie ball game, start of the second half. Green Wave will have it. They'll inbound, and they'll start this second half. Adams has it. She'll work her way across half court, brings it over to Vadova. Vadova thought about a drive, cut off nicely by Drager. Hand off to Marcotte, back out on top to Marcotte. Into the near side corner. Long three-pointer on the way by Adams. That one rattled around the rim. Ball's kicked around, and it's going to be picked up by Grismer.
You could sum up the first half right there in that one possession. Nice possession by Green Wave. Basket in and out, no points.
Nice drive, nice pass. We're going to have a foul right away to lead things off. Heading to the free throw line for a couple of shots will be Greta Razor.
Cameron Adams on the foul. Again, that's her third, so fouls, not a lot of them in the half, but seem to be concentrated on just a few players.
Free throw up, no good. Razor now 0 for 3 from the line. Second free throw, good.
Breaks that tie, and here we're coming back again. Person-to-person defense picked up by the Yellow Jackets. They've had success with that. Vadova struggled with her shot a little bit this first half. Let's see what happens.
Vadova long three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Anderson. She'll hand it over to Grismer. Grismer will bring it across half court.
Sense a little frustration out of Vadova. Shots, I think, generally fall for her.
Anderson jumper, no good. That's not something we said very much in that first half. Vadova quickly back the other way. She'll lose it. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson will hand it off to Drager. Drager will get it to Grismer. Grismer passes up to Hemberger. Hemberger splits a double team, gets to the free throw line. Kicked out to Anderson. Anderson thought about it. Now she'll drive. Jumper, good.
Beautiful move there by Anderson. Everybody's running at that three-point shot now. Little head fake into the lane. Nice little jumper.
Jumper there, good. That's Emma Marcotte, her first three-pointer of the night. 30-30 is the score. Tied up again. Razor has it, and we're going to have
I think the officials called a timeout, and I think it was for injury. Greta Razor's been laboring with a little bit of a sore ankle. You saw her go right to the trainer, and Colton Lehman probably going to do a retape job here after halftime.
Sophie Nelson checks in. Anderson has it. She'll work it over to Grismer in the far corner. Grismer will drive into the lane, gets caught, and we're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay here with the Jackets.
Again, what a night, and this is kind of what we expected. I almost expected more points, but the same sort of thing. I thought we'd be in the mid-40s. Both teams, nice inbounds play.
Anderson off the glass, can't finish it. Looked like it might have been blocked on the way up. Adams will bring it across half court. Adams will hand it off to Marcotte. Marcotte will launch it. No good off the side iron. Nice rebound down low by Drager. She'll hand it off to Anderson.
Again, it looked like Adams had a shot at that, and here we're going to get a foul. It looked like she has 3 fouls. It looked like she kind of held up, not wanting to get that 4th.
East Grand Forks, too, they didn't run a very deep bench in that first half. Foul on Laney Hams, excuse me.
I could see where you were making that mistake sitting next to me, but yeah, the Yellowjackets are doing a good job here taking care of the ball. It's just such an interesting game that it's still 30-30. It feels like the Yellowjackets are out playing the Green Wave, but again, I think this is the Green Wave style of play.
Long three-pointer, no good that time. Rebound's going to go to Vadova. Quickly back the other way. Here come the Green Wave. 15 minutes left in the second half. Vadova had a lane. She'll make a nice pass down low, and the layup's going to go in for Adams. Cameron Adams, her first bucket. She's up to 8. Lead will go to the Green Wave, 32-30.
Set up totally by Vadova, and here the Yellowjackets go back the other way.
Hemberger loads it up. It's good.
Don't want to leave her open too many times. Again, when the feet are set, she's a pretty accurate shooter.
Reagan Hemberger, her first points of the game. 33-32, Jackets on top. Rebound back the other way. Hemberger again, she'll load it up. Good! Hemberger starting to feel it. She's 2 for 2 in her past 2 shots, 6 points. Jackets lead by 4.
We've seen this come back and forth, Trevor, and it looks like we're going to get a timeout here by the Green Wave. We'll take it along with them. We'll be right back after this timeout.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Welcome back to the Hive. 36-32, Jackets on top by 4. They led by 7 in the first half. Jackets on a bit of a run here. Reagan Hemberger, 2 threes in a row.
We should give a little shout out too here, Trevor. If the camera looks a lot better than what you're used to seeing, that's because I'm usually doing it. Ryan Rusted on the camera, bringing you some tight shots and really good action here. So thanks to Ryan Rusted for showing up tonight and helping us out.
Layup is no good. Plucked away by Anderson. She'll quickly bring it back the other way. She'll get into the paint. She'll kick it out. Grismer, a three-pointer. No good. Rattled around the rim. Batted around. Going to be picked up by the Green Wave. Here they come. Back the other way. Off the bench. Some speed and a layup. Skylar Rusted lays it in, her first points of the game. Took a little contact on that one as well.
Must be that Rusted name. We've seen a few shots go down by a Rusted if you're a Yellow Jacket fan of the boys.
Jackets with it. They'll set up the offense. Grismer has it in the near corner. Back out on top to Hemberger. She'll drive. She'll kick it out to Nelson. Nelson over to Drager. Drager hands it off to Anderson. Skip pass. Hemberger wide open. Three-pointer short. Rebound goes to the Green Wave.
Here we go again, Trevor. They Yellow Jackets spread the lead on a couple threes. Here comes the Green Wave right back.
Layup there is good.
Looked like Ellie Marcotte on the drive. She got baseline and just did a really good job, and now it allows them to set up their press, get helter-skelter, try to take the Yellow Jackets out of what they do best.
Jackets hit a couple of shots in a row, and the Green Wave come right back. That long three's no good by Drager. Picked up by the Green Wave. Here they come. Rusted has it. She'll drive, cut off nicely. Rusted has some nice speed off the bench. She's a young player, too. And they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay on this side of the court.
Again, I almost thought we were going to see our second time out when the coaching staff came up, saw Rusted was in trouble. They didn't. I probably knew that the possession was still in their favor.
Rusted has it. She'll skip it out on top to Fitzpatrick, and now we have another whistle.
Like a double dribble was called there. I think the Green Wave were going to pass. And then the cutter went to the basket. No one to pass to, so it ended up being double dribble back to the Jackets.
12:20 left in the first half, 36-36. Jackets are tied. They've led most of this game. There's only been a few times that the Green Wave have taken the lead. Jackets have been in control most of the game. Kicked out of bounds by Rusted. Anderson was trying to spin baseline. Rusted beat her to the spot and knocked it out of bounds.
Standing next to Ryan Rusted here, and I hope that he can hear what I'm saying. I'm trying to put a word to how East Graham plays, and I think it's frustrating. I think for the Yellow Jackets, it's getting frustrating because they're all over. They're not in their set places, and it makes it tough to defend. Three-pointer long, and it just, the flow of the game gets so interrupted.
Vadova with it. Out on top to Adams. They'll work it around the top of the key. Vadova will drive. Had Hemberger on her hip, and she drove right into Hemberger, and Hemberger is going to get a foul.
So reading what's happening here, I think anytime Kaya Anderson switches off of Vadova, she's going to go to the basket. If Anderson stays on Vadova, fights over the screen, she's not going to go to the basket. Again, I think if you're the Yellow Jackets, you want to keep her off the line. I know as a shooter, when I wasn't shooting well, if I could get to the free throw line, get in rhythm, all my shots seem to go a little bit better. And you start to see that her stroke's feeling a little bit better right now for Vadova as she hits both of them.
Vadova with 7 now, her first 2 in the second half, 38-36. East Grand Forks takes the lead. And just what you were saying, Vadova's a physical player, so we'll see what happens if they can try to keep Anderson on her and try to slow her down so she doesn't get going in this second half.
I thought you had a really good observation, Trevor, in the beginning. The Yellow Jackets, and they got bailed out by a foul there. You can't stand where the honeycomb is, and you're going to get trapped if that's the case.
Hemberger loads it up. Good, nothing but net. Reagan Hemberger, her third 3 in the second half. 39-38, Jackets back out on top. Marcotte has it. She'll hand it over to Gerber. Gerber goes baseline, in trouble, kicks it back out to Marcotte. Marcotte shot no good. She'll get a rebound, and she'll put it in. Bailey Marcotte now with 8 in the game.
Feels like tournament basketball, boys. We're going back and forth, and both teams. Here's Hemberger again.
Off the back iron, no good, and we're going to have a foul on Drager down low. Drager didn't have position. Little forearm shiver there to the back of Vadova.
Right in a little frustration there by Drager. She's got to be careful. You don't want to add insult to foul and come up with a technical. And again, it wasn't meant towards the official. She was frustrated with herself, not getting better position. But be very careful in close games like this.
Especially a physical foul like that. Rusted brings it into the near corner, hands it off to Vadova. Vadova has the mismatch. We'll see if she takes it down low. She'll go baseline, cut off nicely. A double team came over. Marcotte, a little contact, jumper, good. 42-39.
Is this that run we were talking about? If it's me, Anderson's getting a shot here for the Yellow Jackets.
I think you're right. We'll see what happens. Grismer has it. Grismer's been awfully quiet, only 2 points so far in this one. Drager has it out on top to Nelson. Nelson, drive, cut off, back to Drager. Drager will drive to the free throw line, kicks it out to Grismer. Grismer line to the free throw line, back out to Anderson, down low. Razor has it. She'll kick it back out. Jackets trying to set up the offense here. They got 5 seconds to get a shot off, and we're going to have a foul. Nice drive that time. Greta Razor.
Boy, that's a frustration as a coaching staff. You play defense for 33 seconds and you give up the foul. Again, I think their coaching staff thought there was a shuffle of feet there. There might have been. It was so congested in there, it was hard to see. But Razor to the Horace Mann free throw line.
Razor's first one is good. Razor's made 2 of her past 3 from the free throw line. She's up to 5 here in the second half. Second free throw rattles around, no good.
Anderson keeps it alive, but in the end it's Vadova. Vadova driving hard, and Rusted's really brought something to the table, and I'm not sure she traveled there. It looked like she drug her foot.
She slammed in the break hard, and she must have dragged that back pivot foot, but she's brought a little speed to this team. She didn't play much in that first half. This second half, she's had her hands on the ball, and you've noticed an uptick of her running around, just being active.
Trying to push the tempo, both offense and defense, and there's the same travel on the other side. Get away with it. Basket good by Razor.
Nice move that time by Razor. Game's knotted up, 42-42, 9:40 left here in the game. Again, a lot riding on this one. Section standings. Perham 14-10. East Grand Forks 16-9. Nice pass down low. Rusted can't finish it down low. Batted around. It's going to be picked up, and we're going to have a foul. Rusted hand in the cookie jar again.
I think that was a frustration foul. She had the easy shot. You see that more times than not, Trevor. You follow up a shot and you kind of double harm your team and yourself by picking up that foul just because you're frustrated. But the one thing it does, it allows them to set up this full court pressure.
Jackets have been able to break it most of the game here. That time they do. 42-42. Grismer has it. Grismer's been quiet all game. Drager with it near side. Hemberger in the corner. Anderson wide open three-pointer. No good, but a nice rebound down low, battling for position. I think that's going to go on Vadova. A wonderful job down low by Razor, battling for position. Just never stopped moving the feet. She was able to work herself around Vadova.
Yeah, next team foul on the Green Wave sends the Yellow Jackets into the bonus. That's a little different than the first half. 9 minutes to go here. Yellow Jackets just have to settle in. Anderson for another 3.
No good, and it's out of bounds. Let's see where they send it. It was last touched by Hemberger. It'll be Green Wave ball.
Yeah, I think a nice little sly move there by Hemberger, kind of dislodging that ball, and I thought she was going to get away with it for a second. Referees did a nice job communicating with each other.
Veteran move by Henberger, trying to punch it through the armpit of the player. Rusted has it now near side. She'll launch a three-pointer. That one rattled around, no good. Rebound picked up by the Jackets. Here comes Grismer back the other way. Quickly up ahead, skip pass, and I'll see where they call it. And I think Rusted knocked it out of bounds. Rusted, though, comes up limping. They'll sub her out. It'll stay Jacket ball.
Yeah, she made up some serious time on that with just a dead sprint. I think when she came down, just kind of jammed that ankle into the ground. Colton Lehman, Johnny on the spot over there checking, and a turnover by the Yellow Jackets.
Miscommunication there. 42-42. Playoff basketball here at the Hive. It sure is starting to feel like section time. Both these teams battling tooth and nail. 8:15 left. Marcotte, three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Razor up ahead to Hemberger. Hemberger slows it down. Now they'll set up the offense. Skip pass over to Grismer. Grismer all alone. Three-pointer at the top of the key, no good. Nice rebound that time by Drager. Kicks it back out to Grismer. Grismer hands it off to Hemberger for the 3. Shot no good, but we have a foul underneath.
Drager again, I believe. She's just a little late getting position under the basket, and then she's trying to work her way underneath. That's her 3rd foul. Again, I don't think danger zone here with under 8 minutes to play, 7:53 to be exact. Again, this is just a heavyweight match going on right now. You said it best. Playoff basketball at its finest. You can feel the intensity picking up right now.
Both these teams, neither of them have been able to go on a run. They've been within about 7. Jackets have led by 7. East Grand Forks has led by as many as 4. Nice move that time. Adams scoops it in. Check that, that's Berg with the little scoop shot. 44-42. Jackets down by 2. Nelson has it. Brings it across to Kaya Anderson. Anderson swings it out on top to Hemberger. Back over to Nelson. Down low, and we're going to have Vadova foul down low. Vadova's a physical player down low, and she was patrolling the paint. Then tried to deny the entry pass. She's got a little too much body there.
Well, she tried to get three-quarter on that defensively. What I mean is sliding three-quarter, deny that pass in. She got caught on the hip of Razor, I think, and then when she followed through, that's what happened is she ended up pushing Razor. Razor misses the front end of the 1-and-1. But again, we're going back and forth here. I think one team or the other has to make a run.
Vadova, long three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Anderson. Anderson will bring it across half court. Jackets set up the offense. Razor has it. Nice drive, and we're going to have a charge is going to be called on Razor. Nice layup that time, but instead Greta Razor's going to get charged with the foul. That'll be her 3rd.
I think the argument is you felt like she came in underneath, and that makes it kind of tough as a defense. I think her feet were set. She just kind of swooped up underneath her. Yellowjackets putting on a little token full court pressure.
44-42. Jackets down by 2. Down low, Vadova bailed out that time. She lost it. And we're going to have a foul on Razor, I believe.
Razor's 4th, so this probably will take her to the bench, and we got a timeout here, Trevor.
We'll take a break. 44-42. Jackets down 2. 6:42 left. You're listening to Jacket Basketball here at the Hive.
At the Perham Area Community Center, we have fun for the whole family. Adventureland is open for the littles all year long. Come for open swim and enjoy the pool. Bring it back to the past and try roller skating again Fridays and Sundays. We are now offering an after-school program for kids ages 9 to 12. If you are looking for a fun way to celebrate a birthday, we offer a variety of birthday party options, including pool parties, roller skating, bounce house, and Adventureland. Keep your eyes out for our fun special events on our Facebook page or on our website, permareacommunitycenter.net. Find your fit at the Pack.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back to the Hive on 549 Media. We got a good one. Jackets down 2 to the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Had a foul heading into the break on Cora Grismer, her 2nd. It'll be Green Wave ball. They'll inbound underneath their basket. Kaylee Walsh will try to get it in. She'll skip it out to Adams. Drive by Berg is good. Taylor Berg lays it in. She's up to 9.
She might be the difference in this game. It's been her ability to drive to the center, get to the basket. Yellowjackets doing a good job of breaking this. They just got to get better shots in the half court.
Better shots, and they need to make a couple of them here. Hemberger tries to get it down low to Razor. A lot of contact, but they're going to call it out of bounds on the Jackets. No foul. East Grand Forks ball, 6:16. They're up 4.
Again, they probably could have called a foul on Razor on that one as feet were set. I know you got to let her come down, but I think she did. This is a key point in the game right now.
Mark out a drive, cut off. She'll skip it back out to Walsh. Walsh hands it off to Hams. Out on top to Berg. Berg, a three-pointer off the glass. It's going to be good. Bank is open for Taylor Berg. 49-42 as the Green Wave take a 7-point lead. Their largest of the game. Grismer brings it across half court. She's been quiet all game. We'll see what she can do here in the final 5.5 minutes. Over to Hemberger. Hemberger, three-pointer, no good. Off the back iron, ball batted around. Trying to get it was Drager. Vadova will pick it up.
And again, you see the veteran savvy of Vadova. She was trying to catch that foul, and then Drager's frustrated, so she does commit the foul. I believe that's her fourth, too. So now you've got two Lady Jackets with 4 fouls. Both teams going to be in the 1-and-1, and you got the feeling that this is that run we've been talking. Which team was going to get this, Trevor?
Jackets have dried up on offense. We'll see what they can do here. They need a stop. Get a stop first, then we can get back out on offense. Down 7, largest lead of the game for the Green Wave. Hams with it. Nice drive by Hams into the lane, and that one's going to be good. Laney Hams.
Hams, a freshman, just cool as the other side of the pillow, takes it in, crosses over, goes to the basket, and lays it in. And we're going to get a timeout here, I believe, by the Yellow Jackets.
Timeout on the court, 51-42. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back here at the Hive.
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com. Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
4:59 left in the ball game. Green Wave up by 9. A little bit of a run here. Jackets, this is their largest deficit of the game. We'll see what they can do. Coach Super was animated in that timeout. We'll see what he can draw up and get the troops settled down here. The offense has gone cold for the Jackets.
Sometimes that fire does a couple things. One, it might get you a call, I think, like what happened right there. Another one is to let your Lady Jackets know you've got their back and that you're going to defend them. And sometimes that wills those kids to play a little bit harder. Foul's going to send, bonus is going to happen now. Free throws are going to be huge throughout the rest of this 4:52.
Razor's first one's no good. It's kicked out, though. Picked up by Grismer. Grismer steps it out, kicks it over to Anderson, and Anderson a three-pointer far corner, good! Jackets needed that one, 51-45. Anderson has 23.
Thought they were going to have full court pressure coming in. I don't think the Lady Jackets could recognize fast enough. It allowed East Grand to come down here. I don't know if you start using clock. Obviously not, as here's a three.
Vadova no good. Rebound goes to the Green Wave. Berg has it. Berg kicked it down low. Nice pass, but too fast for Vadova. Jacket ball coming back down 6. 4:16 left. We'll see what the Jackets can do if they can get a run going.
Yeah, Berg threw a fastball when she really needed a change up there. She had a cutter. Even a bounce pass might have been better at that situation. Yellow Jackets, nice press break.
Nelson has it. Near side elbow. Kicks it out to Grismer. She'll set up the offense. Anderson has it. Swings it around. Steal on the play. Walsh has it. She'll go coast to coast. Lost it off her foot. Jacket ball coming back. Jackets, though, the big one is we can't be turning it over. 4 minutes left. 51-45.
Yeah, and again, I've been there before. The basket's there. It can't come fast enough, and all of a sudden you miss dribble. Again, the Yellow Jackets have to capitalize on mistakes by the Green Wave right now.
Nice move by Razor. Down low. She'll lay it in. Greta Razor. Nice move. She's got 6.5, 9 in the game. 51-47.
Great answer by the Yellow Jackets. A 9-point lead. Now cut down to 4. You can't panic here if you're the Green Wave, and there's a nice drive.
Rolls around off the rim, no good. She gets the rebound back. Berg lays it in. Berg has been active in this half, 53-47.
Big answer crawling to the 3-point minute mark here, Trevor.
Pace of play has picked up here in the last 4 minutes. Grismer has it. She'll shuffle to the right, kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson will load it up. She'll launch. It's good. As it has been most of this game. Anderson cuts the lead to 3, 53-50.
That 3-point was deep. Her heels had to be on the line. Here goes Vadova.
And we're going to have an offensive foul on Vadova. Vadova lowered the shoulder. She'll pick up her second. Jacket ball, 2:50, 3-point game.
Again, 2:50 on the clock. Again, the Yellow Jackets really being scrappy right here, doing a nice job in locating Anderson, who's been hot most of this game.
Hemberger has it near side. Grismer will shuffle to her right. She'll cross over. She'll drive. Kick back out to Hemberger. Pass was low, otherwise Hemberger, I think, would have launched it. Nelson has it. Far side elbow. Grismer back at the top of the key. She'll drive. Back out to Nelson. Fakes right. Drives left. Hemberger loads it up. Launches. No good. Back iron. Rebound goes to Nelson. Nelson has it on top to Grismer. Over to Anderson. Anderson covered tightly. Back out to Nelson. She'll drive. Kick out. Hemberger's got space. Shot up. No good. Long rebound picked up by Berg. Nelson will hustle it over, and it's lost out of bounds by Berg. Another turnover. Jacket ball. I think Nelson's presence just caused Berg to lose concentration just enough. Nelson did a great job getting over there, not fouling, not touching, just kind of being there.
Well, and there's kids it's high school basketball. Berg should just held on to the ball. There's no need to race up court. You didn't have numbers. Hold that ball, let all the riffraff pass, set up your offense. Now you gave the Yellow Jackets a chance to cut in the lead or tie.
Razor cut off that time. She'll skip it over to the near side. Hemberger nearly lost it. Grismer has it. Grismer's been quiet all night. She'll drive baseline, and she's going to be fouled by Rusted.
2 seconds left on the shot clock, Trevor. Again, I think that's 3 times tonight that the East Grand has played great defense for 33 seconds to put the Yellow Jackets at the free throw line.
It's nice having a senior like Grismer who can handle that ball. She knows what she has to do with only a few seconds on the shot clock. She put her head down and drew a foul. Free throw is going to be no good. I think if we look back on this one, free throws are going to be a sticking point for the Jackets. Second free throw for Grismer. Good. Nothing but net that time. Grismer up to 3. Jackets down 1, 53-50. 53-51, a minute 50 left in the game. Rusted had it, lost it. Picked it back up. She's in trouble. Picked up the dribble. Now she's got to hand it off. Vadova has it. She'll play catch on the top with Walsh. Hand off to Rusted. Rusted near side to Vadova. Vadova looking to drive. Cut off by Nelson. Vadova keeps her dribble. Now she'll kick it back over to Berg. Berg down low. No good. Back out on top. Long jumper. No good. Rebound though. Foul blocked down low by Razor. And we're going to call a foul. Going to be a foul on that one. Block looked clean. Jackets thought it was clean.
Oh, they called it
offensive foul. Some confusion here.
I believe so. Now both coaching staffs trying to figure out what happened here. The foul, I believe, is going to go on Lainey Hams, and it's her second. And again, now double bonus for the Yellow Jackets, and it must have came on the follow through after the shot is all I can guess.
It had to be on the rebound. They were jostling for position. Free throw up by Razor. That one's going to be good. (53-52). 82 seconds left in the ball game.
Coach Zimney getting an explanation from the official. Probably warranted at that point. Nice job by them communicating. Second one rolls in. We're all tied.
Tie ball game, 53-53. 80 seconds left. Jackets were down 9. They're on a 9-0 run. Near side, they'll set up the offense. East Grand Forks has been on fire here this second half. Rusted, a three-pointer baseline, no good. Rebound controlled by Hemberger. Hemberger's in trouble, though. They got to get it across half court, and they're going to get a timeout. Timeout by Coach Super, a good timeout. Hemberger was in trouble. We'll take a break as well. 53, 57 seconds left here on 549 Media.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
This year, United Community Bank wants to welcome you home. If you close on a new home or land purchase with United Community Bank before December 15th, you'll earn a $500 gift to a local business. Welcome home from your friends at UCB. Terms and conditions apply. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. NMLS number 421829.
Welcome back to the Hive. 57.5 seconds left. Jackets ball. Ball game is tied. 53 all. It's been a good one. Jackets were down 9. They just went on a 9-0 run to tie this one up. We'll see what they can do here on offense. Jackets, the jump shots haven't quite been there this half, but they've started to make them when they mattered.
Well, you think the ball has to go through Kaya Anderson's hands right now. She has had a good way. I don't think you can wait for this trap to come. You also don't have as much time because of the timeout here.
Grismer's got to get it across half court, and we're going to get another timeout. Just going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. 46.8 left, tied at 53.
Hi, my name's Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got a better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
Welcome back. 53, 46.8 seconds left. Jackets have done a nice job breaking the press, but that time they were in trouble. Coach Super saw that, called a timeout. Now we'll have them inbound from the near side.
They've got 21 seconds left on the shot clock. So again, through the 2 timeouts, they bought a lot of time there and didn't get the 10-second violation. Now you have to have an inbounds play. I always look for the person who's inbounding, which is Anderson. Wait for her to come off some screens.
Anderson with 26 here in the game. Grismer has it. She has 4. Razor with it on top to Anderson. Pass was a little low. They'll work it over to Grismer. Grismer will drive into the paint. Scoop shot. We're going to get a foul. Foul's going to be on the green wave. Grismer put her head down, got to the hole, drew the foul.
And again, quite a game, and I think everybody can agree we'd probably watch this game night in and night out, and if you played it 20 times, it'd probably go 10-10 the way these two teams match up against each other.
Grismer's free throw's good.
Big free throw by Grismer, the recent 1,000-point scorer for the Yellowjackets.
Grismer up to 4. Jackets lead 54-53.
Shot clock is going to be off, so it'll be interesting to see what the Green Wave do. Being down by 2, I could imagine them getting it to half court, calling a timeout, and setting up a play, but we'll see what happens here.
55-53. 20 seconds left in the game. East Grand Forks with the ball. They'll work it near side. Ham has it. She'll dump it down low. Shot off the glass. No good. Rebound. Down low. Picked up by the Green Wave. Out. Vadova. Three-pointer. Good. 7 seconds left. Timeout. Coach Super. Green Wave take the lead by 1. Tatum Vadova hasn't made a three-pointer all game. Waited until there were 6 seconds left. She knocks it home.
Yeah, so let's set this up. She hasn't. It's been a struggle tonight for Vadova, and a lot of it's been the Yellow Jackets defense. She steps up huge there. Again, Trevor, we've talked about it all first half. Multiple possessions made by offensive rebounds by the Green Wave. There it came to bite the Yellow Jackets again. A second chance shot ultimately puts them up by 1.
You've been saying it all game. Vadova's a shooter, and she's going to keep shooting. Adam hit a three-pointer, knocks that one down. Now the Jackets down 1. They'll have to bring it the length of the court in 7 seconds and get a shot off, and they got to make something to take the lead.
Okay, so I think there's 2 theories here. Now I'm trying to figure out if they're out of timeouts. I thought they had 1 timeout left. I was going to say if they had 1 timeout left, you go as fast as you can, get it to half court, call that last timeout, but they're out, so they're going to have to go the length of the floor in 7 seconds.
Against a team that presses.
Exactly. Words right out of my mouth. That they're going to want to slow down. I think you've got to look over the top here. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, if that's putting Kaya Anderson about midcourt, trying to get her the ball at midcourt and then letting her attack, this is high school sports at its best, Trevor.
Absolutely, especially into February. Sections starting a week. Nelson will inbound. She'll get it into Grismer. Grismer quickly up the far sideline. She'll get it across half court. She'll drive. Contact off the glass. No good. And we're going to have a no foul. Rebound will go to East Grand Forks. And the game is over. They're going to call it there. Jackets are going to fall 56-55. Grismer, a wonderful drive, a wonderful layup through contact. Just couldn't quite finish, couldn't quite pull it off. A little magic here in the Hive. Again, your final score, 56-55. Jackets fall to East Grand Forks. Jackets fall to 14-11. We'll do a quick post-game analysis here in just a few minutes here on 549 Media.
Hi, my name's Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Hey, it's Tucker again, did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
$56-55 is your final from the Hive. Jackets fall to East Grand Forks. It was a last-second three-pointer by Tatum Vadova. Tatum Vadova knocked it down, and that sent the Green Wave to the lead. Grismer had an opportunity there in the final second. She had a nice drive. Couldn't quite finish through contact underneath. Tough loss for the Jackets. Let's take a look at some of the statistics here before we get into our Steve Sanitation player of the game. Leading scorer for the East Grand Forks Green Wave in this game was Taylor Berg. Finished with 14 points. She scored 9 in the second half. 2 players for the Green Wave scored 10, Ellie Marcotte and Tatum Vadova. Tatum Vadova, again, the big three-pointer that sent the Green Wave to the win. Also scoring 8 points tonight was Cameron Adams. 5 points tonight for Emma Marcotte. 3 points for Carly Walsh. 2 points for Lainey Hams. And 2 points for Hayden Berg. That's your Green Wave leading scores. Taking a look at the Yellowjackets leading scorers, they were led tonight by Kaya Anderson. She scored 18 in the first half, finished with 26 tonight. Red Razor finished with 11. Reagan Hemberger had 9 points all in the second half, 3 3-pointers. Cora Grismer scored 5. Addie Drager had 2, and Sophie Nelson finished with 2 as well. That's how the Yellowjackets got to 55. They finished 1 point short of tying this one, sending it to overtime, 2 points away from a win here at the Hive.
Yeah, and I think the pace and how the game was played really did favor the Green Wave tonight, and the Yellowjackets did a good job battling through that. And again, we'll talk about the Steve Sanitation player of the game. I think another place that we'll talk about is the Horace Mann free throw line. As the Yellowjackets, Trevor, I really there were times there that it was really tough for them to connect at the free throw line, but wow, what a game, and it's one of those that felt like a tournament game. I'm glad it's not, because then the Yellowjackets would be, unfortunately, packing up their gear for the year. It's one of those, I would watch this game night in and night out. It had intrigue through the whole night, Trevor.
Jackets win 7 of 14 from the free throw line tonight. What a night, but it'd been nice to get a couple of them. Jackets also missed a couple down low. They had their opportunities. They got into the paint. They just couldn't quite finish when it mattered. But again, if you're going to play tough games and you're going to lose tough games, lose them before the playoffs start. Playoffs start next week. Jackets most likely are probably going to see this Green Wave squad, depending on how the brackets shake out, depending on whose side is on what, on where they are in the brackets. But this Green Wave squad, they're a talented team. They're going to finish the regular season 17-9. Jackets going to fall to 14-11. They'll try to improve to 15-11 tomorrow as they host a very tough DGF Rebels squad as they come to town. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into a little more post-game analysis as well as our Steve Sanitation's play of their game. Jackets fall tonight on 549 Media, 56-55.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank. Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Beast sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLM from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experience value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook. McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experience value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Hive. Thursday night basketball, 1 week away from the section playoffs. Jackets fall 56-55 to the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Last second three-pointer by Tatum Vadova propelled the Green Wave to the win tonight. Taking a look at the Section 8AA standings, tonight's game had a lot of weight. Jackets entered tonight 1 game behind the East Grand Forks Green Wave, and tonight the Green Wave picked up a win. They moved to 17-9. Jackets fall to 14-11.
Right, and as you dive into this and you try to unpack what all this means, that Monaga was ahead with a minute to go. Again, they'll pick up some points. They were playing Park Rapids, a Section 8AA. Huge game tomorrow night yet, though. DGF coming to the Hive tomorrow night. It'll be the first part of a doubleheader here on 549 Media Network. Girls will play at 6, boys to follow, so please join us for that. If you can't make it in here, you can look at the record of DGF. That would be huge points for the Perham Yellowjackets if they could knock them off. Where it's going to get tricky now is East Grand Forks holds that tiebreaker of the head-to-head win. So I think it will be tough for them to jump there. What might happen is depending on what happens with Barnesville. So I think a lot of things still up in the air. If it sits as it sits right now, you would looking at about the 6th seed if you're the Yellow Jackets. Win tonight. If they would have won tonight, beat DGF, you possibly could have got to the 3. Maybe even snuck into the 2 depending on where it is. But right now you're looking at a home event the following Thursday. And then if you win, you go neutral site on Saturday. So lots of things up in the air here yet. A lot of things will come to light tomorrow night when DGF, the Rebels, come into the Hive, both boys and girls, for a doubleheader.
Jackets 2-3 in their past 5, but their 3 losses in these past 5 have been some pretty darn good teams. They've fallen to Barnesville, they've fallen to Duluth Marshall, and they've fallen to a very talented East Grand Forks Green Wave. If you're going to play tough teams, play them now, get it out of the way so you have a little battle test, a little bit ready to go heading into playoff basketball. Again, this team is looking to get back to state again this year, so we'll see what can happen here in the next couple of weeks with this team. If their shooting stays the way it has been, Kaya Anderson, again, 26 points. She made 8 3-pointers here tonight. It was a great game shooting for Kaya Anderson. She had 26 of the team's 55.
Yeah, she just was outstanding, and I think we probably let the cat out of the bag there. Steve Sanitation, player of the game. Kaya Anderson, without a doubt, basically willed the Yellow Jackets in this first half or to be in the game, and then every time they needed a big shot, she just stood up. Now, that being said, she would be the first one to tell you it's not without help. There were some really good offensive sets, some down picks that got her open. If you're the Yellow Jackets, I think you look at a couple things. And we talked about them early and often. You had to limit possessions to the Green Wave. They struggled to do that tonight. I would hate to see how many offensive rebounds the Green Wave had, Trevor. And the second thing is you got to hit free throws. They're called free throws for a reason, and you're not being guarded. So I think those are the little things that I think you'll see the Yellow Jackets correct. I think you'll see that it'll propel them to play their best basketball come tournament time.
Absolutely. Jackets will be ready. They'll be tested, but they're going to be ready to go next week. Final score again was 56-55. Jackets fall on the last second three-pointer, as you said. Ball, a rebound. Kicked out to Vadova. Tatum Vadova made the long three-pointer. Lance, anything else you'd like to mention before we have before the game is over tonight? Again, back on the air tomorrow. Game at 6 o'clock. Pregame coverage will begin right around 5:30 or so here on 549 Media. Jackets taking on DGF tomorrow. It'll be a boy-girl doubleheader, so 2 games tomorrow.
Right, Jason will be back with us tomorrow. We'd like to thank you, Trevor. You got the golden voice going tonight. It was awesome working with you. Also like to thank Ryan Rusted for stepping up here. You and I both had our hands full tonight trying to do all this. He's some by bringing us some great camera shots. So again, a really, when the dust clears, I think you can feel pretty proud if you're the Yellow Jackets. You battled in a tournament tournament-type atmosphere in a game that was highly contested, and you were right there till the waning seconds.
Absolutely. They had their chances. They led most of the game until about the final few seconds on a last-second three-pointer. Jackets fall tonight, 56-55. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Dilworth, Linden, Felton coming to town here on 549 Media.
Thank you for tuning in to tonight's 549 Media production of Perham Yellowjacket activities. Tonight's broadcast was proudly brought to you by KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game was also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Horace Mann, Jack Chivers Realty, and Lakes Ace Hardware. Tonight's broadcast was also brought to you by these proud sponsors: New Horizons Realty, Nice Family Sales, Otter Tail Power Company, McCall Construction, and Hanson's Plumbing and Heating. Once again, thank you for tuning in to tonight's game on the 549 Media Network.